I read you what this geezer said, right? Jesus Christ. Shoot me. Prepare for impact. The Street Thief is here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about my approach to street photography and how, in actual fact, it covers a multitude of sins. I need a bit of stage makeup, don't I? It's like a bit of powder. Boom! Let's get in a character. Welcome to the Lashmar Street Thief YouTube channel. I'm Gary Lashmar, aka the Street Thief, aka the Johnny Cash of street photography. That's what they call me. They don't really. AKA the Smudge with a Grudge, AKA Big Gas. Whatever you want to call me is fine. And like I said, today I'm going to be talking about my approach to street photography and is that wonky? And how, in actual fact, it kind of covers a multitude of sins. First up, you scoundrels. Are you subscribed to the channel yet? Guys, it don't take long, does it? It takes a little bit of time. It's the least you could do. I'm kidding. Subscribe if you want. Also, let's rush through the script. I've got a podcast, the Dare Photography Podcast. Wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, all of that cobblers. Get on there. We're taking no prisoners on there, guys. I'm telling you, it's raw, it's real, it's not your usual, oh, I must say this, I shouldn't say that sort of gubbins, okay? Promise you're going to love it. Get on there. We already hit a chart. It was in the top 100 of visual arts on week 3, I think. So we're knocking it out of the park. Grab yourself a copy also. I was looking for an actual copy. The Way of the Street Photographer, which is my zine. You're gonna love it. It's a good size, about 60 pages. There's pictures, but there's also some real juicy little nuggets of inspiration there's gonna get you out of trouble when you need a bit of inspiration. You can fold it up, put it in your back pocket. Don't have to do that. Frame it if you want. Grab yourself a copy. Lashmarcreative.com. And right, that's enough of that. Bollocks, just crack on. I was on my friend's website, Jeff Ascoff, Walk Like Alice, little plug for you there, Jeff, the other day, and some of the comments he gets, it's just nonsense. You get some good comments, you get some great comments, but occasionally you just get comments where you can tell the photographer, listen, I'm not having a go, I'm not bitching, but it's like, it's just, photography is just an intellectual thing for them. And there's no real place for intellectual theory in the realm of creativity. There's just not. It's like we need to get in the thick of it. We need to get our hands dirty. I read you what this geezer said, right? Okay. Hold up. What's that? What? YouTube. Hold up. Never intentionally shoot a pic of a person's back. So many dour expressions. The trick is to engage the subject, at least minimally. Smile. Hand signal compliment. Work with them as you work alone. Overcome people's tendency to freeze up rather than relying on pure low % luck. Luck is still good, but you have to help luck help you. Don't whoop. Jesus Christ. Shoot me. There's no place for it. This is the problem, see. This is what happens with a lot of photographers. They want an answer. Yeah. So they're here in terms of where they're at with their photography progression. And they're A, okay? And they want to get to B, which is somewhere in the future. And what they do, they try and facilitate that happening by gathering more information, by thinking about it, like it's an intellectual undertaking. There's no place for that in photography, in street photography, in photography full stop. There's nothing wrong with coming up with a few little ideas, having a little plan of attack. There's nothing wrong with that, kind of. Also, like, I don't know, if you've just bought a new camera and you don't know how to switch the thing on, yeah, then you don't know its menus, okay? Then read the instruction manual, okay? You can get, that's where information is useful. But in terms of creating, it's useless, it's pointless. And that's what I see with a lot of photographers. It's like, see, the thing is, to do it is when it gets uncomfortable. To learn about doing it, that's not uncomfortable. To read about doing it, it's not uncomfortable. To write about where someone else is going wrong is not uncomfortable. It's like feeding that insecurity, which is so obviously where these people are coming from. I don't want to get bitchy. I don't want to... You've got to let off a bit of steam now and again, haven't you? So you got to get in the thick of it. You got to get your hands dirty. You got to go in where the bullets are flying. Did a light just go off at the back? A light went off. Actually, I think I prefer it like that. It's like a spotlight, isn't it? What was I talking? I'm always being interrupted by something. If it's not someone knocking at the door, it's tech. In short, you've got all the information you need. Yeah. What's required is to get out in the field and practice. Too much like hard work, isn't it, for most people? Just want to think about it. Just a thought. Just a thought. I went through that entire video and didn't say why my approach, it covers a multitude of sins. It covers a multitude of sins is because I'm self-trained as a photographer. I challenge myself, which means getting myself and my camera into scenarios and situations and places where most people who are perhaps more technically informed, they're too busy thinking about it. Yeah. So my approach, in effect, therefore, covers a multitude of sins. Sorry for the audio.